Welcome to the Online Digital Marketing Podcast. We'll be discussing marketing strategies, trends, and tips that will help your business succeed in the digital age. Every episode, we'll be interviewing industry professionals and providing valuable insights on how to leverage digital tools for maximum engagement and ROI. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest trends in online marketing.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're here to, cut through the noise, get straight to what really matters. And today we're diving into something that's been buzzing everywhere, AI marketing, specifically for local businesses. You've probably heard the hype, right? Maybe felt that mix of, excitement and maybe a bit of overwhelm because you hear these promises, AI automating everything, like set it and forget it. Sounds great. But then the reality for a lot of local business owners, well, it often feels like wrestling with tricky software, getting results that are just generic, and just wasting time and money, which nobody has to spare. So our mission today is really to cut through all that noise for you. We want to figure out what AI marketing stuff genuinely moves the needle for local businesses. The things that actually bring in customers, boost the bottom line, and just as importantly, what's basically just an expensive distraction, and this deep dive. It's built on insights from working with hundreds of businesses, plus all the research and notes we've pulled together for you.
Yeah, and that distinction you made is just so crucial. It's not about just using AI. It's understanding, okay, is this tool an enhancement? Is it going to amplify what I already do well? Or is it being sold as a replacement for, your actual human smarts and local knowledge, which it usually can't be. What's really fascinating, I think, is seeing how the business is winning with AI. They're not just throwing tech at problems, they're being really strategic, using the right AI in the right way to boost their strengths. So we'll walk you through some practical applications, give you some real-world examples so it's not just theory, and crucially, give some clear warnings about what to maybe steer clear of.
Perfect. Okay, so let's kick things off with what we're calling the AI Marketing Hall of Fame. These are the AI tools that, based on what we're seeing, are genuine game changers for local businesses. Proven stuff. First up, smart local SEO optimization. We all know getting found online locally is vital, but what's the AI angle here? What makes it smart?
Well, it's a game changer because local search, it's not just about tossing in keywords anymore. It's about understanding hyper-local intent. Like, what exactly are people in your neighborhood searching for right now? AI can sift through, thousands of these local queries. Things a human just couldn't track at scale. It spots patterns, finds niches you might not even know exist, and then it automatically optimizes your Google business profile, your website content, those local citations, basically, NAP consistency everywhere online, name, address, phone number.
And the results can be pretty impressive, right? We saw this example, a local plumbing company. They used some AI-powered local SEO tools. Their rankings for emergency plumber near me went from page 3, basically nowhere, to the top 3 results in just 6 weeks, which is fast. And that led to a massive 180% jump in phone calls.
Wow.
Yeah. And the tools, often are pretty reasonable, maybe $50 to $200 a month. And that return on investment, the ROI, it usually shows up within, say, 60 to 90 days. So it's a quick, tangible win, directly hitting revenue.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, local SEO is just foundational, isn't it? AI just takes the guesswork out of this really critical, super data-intensive area. How much time are businesses spending manually trying to figure this stuff out?
Exactly. Okay, so people find you. What's next?
Yeah.
What they say about you, right?
Yeah.
Your reputation. Which brings us to another AI game changer, automated review management.
Absolutely critical. Because think about it, for a local business owner, trying to manually track Google, Yelp, Facebook, maybe TripAdvisor, local directories, it's impossible. It's a full-time job just keeping up. AI doesn't just monitor all those platforms in one place. It pings you when new reviews come in. It can even suggest appropriate responses based on the sentiment, positive, negative, and it spots trends. Are people suddenly complaining about wait times or raving about a new service? AI flags that. It basically centralizes that whole feedback loop.
Yeah, making the impossible kind of possible, and the impact. It's really significant. We looked at this family restaurant. They were only responding to maybe 30% of their reviews just couldn't keep up. They started using an AI review management tool. Response rate jumped to 95%. And in just 4 months, their overall rating went from like a 3.8 to a 4.6 stars. That's huge.
That is huge. That directly impacts whether new customers choose you.
Totally. So there's that direct link between managing your reputation online and boosting your actual bottom line. Tools here, again, pretty moderate cost, maybe $30 to $100 a month, but the benefit, extremely high. Because good reviews mean more trust, more customers.
Right.
But okay, what if you could predict what your customers might do before they do it? That's where AI gets really interesting, I think, with something called predictive customer behavior analysis.
Mm-hmm. Think of it like having a super smart crystal ball for your business. But instead of, magic, it uses your actual customer data, past purchases, website visits, loyalty points, whatever you have. And it analyzes that data to predict who is likely to buy again, who might be thinking of canceling a service, or who might respond really well to a specific offer. Now, local businesses often know their regulars personally, right? But AI can spot these subtle hidden patterns across hundreds, maybe thousands of interactions. Patterns a human eye just might miss. It helps move you from just guessing to actually knowing. Allows for that proactive engagement instead of just reacting.
And that ability to get ahead of things like customer churn, that seems incredibly valuable. There was this local gym example. They used AI to flag members, showing signs they might cancel, decreased visits, things like that. They ran some targeted retention campaigns just for those folks, saved 40% of those at-risk memberships, which added up to something like $18,000 in annual revenue just from keeping customers they might have lost.
That's real money. Saved, not even new sales.
Exactly. Costs for these tools can vary a bit more, maybe $50 up to $500 a month, depending on how complex it is and your business size. But the potential benefit is clearly very high.
This really raises an important point, doesn't it? About being proactive versus reactive. AI helps you get ahead of the curve.
Definitely. Okay, rounding out our Hall of Fame, dynamic pricing optimization. This is AI adjusting your prices kind of on the fly based on demand, what competitors are doing, seasonality, local market stuff. Sounds pretty advanced.
It is, yeah, but it can be incredibly powerful, especially for local businesses where demand can fluctuate wildly. Think about a beachside cafe versus, an accountant. Their peak seasons are totally different, right? AI helps you maximize revenue when demand is high, maybe charge a premium, but also stay competitive and attract business during those slower periods. It's about being strategic with pricing, constantly optimizing based on real-time conditions without you having to manually track everything and crunch numbers constantly.
Exactly. It lets businesses be more strategic, maximize their earnings, often without necessarily working more hours. We saw this local house cleaning service. They used AI dynamic pricing, increased their revenue by 23%. Without adding staff or working longer hours, they just charged more during peak demand, like spring cleaning season, and maybe offered deals during quieter months.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the benefit here is moderate to high, probably depends a lot on the industry, and it obviously works best if your business can have flexible pricing.
Okay, so those are some clear wins. But now let's flip the coin. We need to talk about the AI Marketing Hall of Shame. These are the areas where AI marketing often promises the world, but frankly, delivers mostly frustration. These are the pitfalls you need to watch out for, and importantly, what you might do instead.
All right, let's hear it. What's first on the shame list?
First up is that siren song of fully automated social media content. The promise is tempting. AI creates everything, posts it automatically, keeps your engagement perfect, like magic.
Sounds great on paper, yeah. Effortless social media, but I'm guessing the reality is different.
Very different. The reality is AI-generated social content. It often just feels bland, generic, impersonally, completely misses local context. It doesn't know about the town fair next weekend or that quirky thing everyone's talking about locally, and it fundamentally lacks the personal touch. That's the absolute lifeblood of most local businesses, right? That community connection. AI can't, congratulate a regular customer on their anniversary in a post. It can't share a genuine behind-the-scenes moment from your shop. It just doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I remember trying to get AI to write a birthday message for my aunt once. It was, technically correct, but zero soul. You could just tell it wasn't from a person who actually knew her.
Exactly. Authenticity isn't really a data point AI can just replicate. It's a feeling. It's connection. So what works instead? Use AI maybe for scheduling posts, sure, or for brainstorming some basic ideas, maybe finding relevant hashtags. But You, the human, the business owner, the local marketer, you need to create and customize the actual content. Keep that personal voice, that local flavor.
Makes sense. Keep the human in the loop for the stuff that matters. What's next?
Another big one, AI-generated website content at scale, the promise. AI writes all your website pages, your blog posts, your service descriptions automatically, just churns it out.
Again, sounds like a massive time saver, especially writing website copy, which can be tough. What's the catch?
The catch is pretty significant, unfortunately. First, Google's getting really, really good at sniffing out generic, low-quality AI content. It might even hurt your rankings. But maybe more importantly, your customers can often tell too. They can sense when content lacks real, authentic local knowledge, personal stories, specific hands-on expertise. AI can write a generic article about fixing heating systems, but it can't write about the unique challenges of fixing heating in the old Victorian houses specific to your town, or share your personal journey, or, I don't know, your grandmother's secret sauce recipe if you're a restaurant. That unique stuff, that's your advantage.
Right. So again, it comes back to that unique human element, your specific expertise, your story. That's often your core value proposition as a local business. AI can't fake that well.
Precisely. So what works? Use AI maybe for research, for generating an outline or even a very rough first draft to get you started. But again, you need to write or at least heavily edit and personalize that final content. Make sure it truly showcases your unique value, your local expertise.
Pitfall number 3.
This one is overly complex marketing automation. The promise here is these super elaborate AI-driven customer journeys. Dozens of touch points, complex behavioral triggers. If a customer clicks this, then wait 3 days and send them that.
It sounds incredibly sophisticated. Maybe that works for huge online retailers, but for, like, my local bookstore or coffee shop, isn't that just overkill?
It's almost always overkill for local businesses.
Yeah.
The reality is most local businesses simply don't have enough customer data points to make these hyper-complex automation flows actually effective. And maybe more critically, all that automation can feel incredibly impersonal, even annoying to local customers. That 47-step automated email sequence, it might work for Amazon, but your local customer probably just wants a friendly reminder or maybe even a quick personal phone call, not a robot bombarding them.
So it can actually backfire, feel less personal, not more.
Exactly. It can feel really inauthentic, kind of clunky. Simplicity usually wins for local. So what works better? Implement simple automation. Things like appointment reminders. Great. Basic follow-ups after a purchase. Sure. Maybe a simple welcome sequence for new email subscribers. But keep it personal, keep it relevant, and resist the urge to over-engineer it into some crazy complex machine.
Got it. Simple and relevant. Okay, one more for the Hall of Shame.
Last one. AI-powered advertising without human oversight. The dream they sell is set up your AI-driven ads once on Google, Facebook, whatever, and just let the AI optimize them forever. Hands off.
Okay, that is tempting. Who wouldn't want perfectly optimized ads running themselves? But yeah, I can already imagine some local scenarios where that goes wrong.
You're right to be skeptical. AI can be fantastic, truly fantastic, for things like bid optimization, finding lookalike audiences, A/B testing ad copy elements. It can optimize for clicks and conversions based on data. But it cannot understand crucial local context. It doesn't know about seasonal business patterns specific to your area unless you tell it. It has no idea when to pause campaigns because there's a huge local festival happening, and maybe your type of business should just lay low that weekend. Think about a pizza place running delivery ads right when the town's massive annual food truck rally is happening downtown. AI wouldn't know to pause that, right? It just sees delivery searches maybe dropping and might even bid higher.
Huh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It lacks that local street smarts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's brilliant at processing data, but it has zero local market intelligence on its own. It needs that human layer. So connecting this back, AI is a powerful tool in your advertising toolkit, but it's not a substitute for your local knowledge and strategic oversight.
So how should you use it then?
Use AI for what it's good at. Optimizing bids, maybe refining audience targeting based on performance data, identifying trends in ad performance. But you, the human, need to stay firmly in control of the overall campaign strategy, the messaging, the budget allocation, and especially that local relevance and timing. Keep your hand on the tiller.
Okay, that's a really helpful breakdown of the good, the bad, and the maybe not so useful. So after hearing all that, how should a local business owner listening right now actually approach AI strategically? How do you get started smartly?
Great question. We've got some thoughts on smart implementation strategies.
Damn on us.
Okay, first, start small and scale up. Seriously, Don't try to boil the ocean and implement 5 different AI tools all at once. Pick one area, maybe the one that's causing you the most pain right now, or where you see the biggest potential win based on what we discussed. Focus on mastering that one tool first. Get it working smoothly, understand its quirks, see the results. Then you can think about adding another piece.
Good advice. Avoid the overwhelm. What else?
And kind of related to that, focus on data-rich areas first. AI thrives on data. The more good data it has, the better it works. So if you happen to have years of detailed customer purchase history, starting with predictive analytics might make a lot of sense. If your business gets tons of online reviews, well then automated review management is probably a really logical place to begin. Start where the AI has fuel to work with.
Okay, data-rich areas. Makes sense. What's next?
This one's crucial. Maintain the human touch. Always. The absolute best use cases we see for local businesses. They're using AI to handle the routine stuff, the repetitive tasks, the time-consuming analysis. Why? Because it frees you, the owner, the manager, the team, up to spend more time on what AI can't do well. Building relationships, providing personalized service, having those real conversations, adding that unique community connection. AI should enhance your ability to deliver personal service, not replace it.
Love that. Use tech to be more human, not less.
Exactly. And finally, maybe obviously, but track real business metrics. Don't get mesmerized by fancy AI dashboards showing, sentiment analysis scores if you can't connect that back to something real. Focus on the AI tools and strategies that you can clearly see are impacting your bottom line. Driving revenue, improving customer satisfaction ratings, reducing churn, or making your operations genuinely more efficient. Focus on tangible results.
Right, the stuff that actually pays the bills or makes customers happier. Okay, that helps frame it. Maybe to help visualize a path, could we think about like a local business AI hierarchy, like where to start, what to add next?
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. We can map it out roughly. Tier 1, maybe where you start. These are foundational tools, often about saving time and ensuring consistency. So review management, got to nail that.
Yeah.
Basic chatbots for answering calling questions instantly 24/7. Maybe simple email scheduling tools.
Okay, foundations first. Tier 1. What's tier 2?
Tier 2, when you're ready to add more power. Now you're looking at tools that more directly drive growth. So that smart local SEO optimization we talked about getting found, simple automation like those appointment reminders or basic follow-ups to streamline things, and maybe social media scheduling tools, not content creation, but scheduling to stay consistent efficiently.
Got it. SEO, simple automation scheduling. Then what's the advanced level, tier 3?
Tier 3, this is for more advanced users, maybe larger local businesses, or those really ready to dig into data. Now you're talking about the more strategic stuff, predictive analytics, really understanding customer behavior, dynamic pricing, if it fits your model, and maybe more advanced customer segmentation for hyper-targeted marketing.
Okay, that tiered approach, start, add, next, advanced, makes it feel much more manageable. Now on the flip side again, let's talk warnings. What are some big red flags to avoid when you're looking at AI tools or services? Warning signs that maybe this isn't the right fit.
Yes, these are so important to watch out for. Huge red flag. Any tool or service promising 100% automation for your local marketing, it's just not realistic or desirable. Also, be really wary of services that want to just take everything over without your input, without leveraging your local knowledge. That's where the magic gets lost. If an AI tool can't easily integrate with the systems you already use, your POS, your CRM, whatever it's solved, it's probably going to cause more headaches than it solves.
Integration issues, yeah, that's a classic tech problem.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Also, platforms that don't allow you to customize things for your specific local market. Big warning sign. Your town isn't the same as the next town over. And maybe the biggest one. Any service that guarantees specific results will triple your leads. Without taking the time to actually understand your business, your customers, your market, run away. They're likely just selling hype.
Guarantees without understanding. Yeah, that sounds fishy.
What's fascinating here, if you look at all these red flags, they're basically signs that the tool or service is trying to bypass the core value of a local business, which is you, your team, your local knowledge, your connection to the community. AI should be there to serve you, to amplify those things, not try to replace them.
Right. AI serves you, not the other way around. That's a great takeaway.
Enhance, don't replace. That's the mantra.
Okay, so let's try and bring this all home then. The core lesson from this deep dive, it feels pretty clear now. AI marketing. It can work brilliantly for local businesses when it enhances what you already do well, your strengths. But it fails, often miserably, when it tries to replace your unique local knowledge, those personal relationships you've built, your connection to the community. That stuff's invaluable.
Absolutely.
So the winning formula seems to be use AI for the data crunching, the analysis, the routine tasks, the optimization where it excels. But critically, keep you in charge of the strategy, the creativity, the messaging, and most importantly, building and nurturing those customer relationships.
Couldn't have said it better.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now? Well, your customers choose your local business for a reason, right? Usually it's for that personal service, that feeling of connection, that trust. AI should be a tool that helps you deliver more of that, more efficiently, not replace it with something cold and generic.
Exactly. And, the businesses that are truly winning with AI locally, they aren't always the ones using the most tools or the fanciest ones. They're the ones using the right tools thoughtfully, strategically, to amplify their inherent human strengths and their local advantages. So maybe here's a final thought for you to mull over. Considering everything we've discussed today, what's maybe one single data-rich area of your specific business .jaw where you could maybe start exploring AI, even just dipping a toe in this week? Something that could genuinely enhance either your customer connection or your operational efficiency, but without ever losing that unique, valuable, local touch that makes your business special in the first place.
Ready to take your online business to the next level? Subscribe to our digital marketing podcast and then join our Accountability for Success Mastermind. With expert advice from industry leaders, you'll gain knowledge and insights that will help you succeed in today's digital marketing world. From social media strategies to search engine optimization, we have all the tools you need. Learn from successful entrepreneurs and take control of your online success. Join the Accountability for Success Mastermind now at bit.ly/AFSM podcast.